Lush. Thanks for joining Undercurrent. Congratulations on the Telstra News Limited Micro Business Award. Fantastic result for you.
We're thrilled. I mean, it's an accolade that you obviously sort of hope that one day you will get. It's a process that is very sort of tough to go through, but having got there and having won it, fantastic, and it's a real stamp of approval.
What does it mean for the business?
I think it's the credibility. It's the fact that having, over the last few years, worked with some of the biggest companies here in WA and hopefully done great work for them, it's an outside body and the Telstra body coming along and recognising, having done their due diligence, that this is a really good business.
Your competitors there, it was a pretty big list of West Australian businesses that were doing some great things. What was it like to knock them over?
Well, it's interesting. Whenever you're up for an award, you always assume that everyone else is going to win it, and you're going to be the one that's sort of just clapping and saying, "Oh well, never mind, made next year." When you do win it, you look at the others and think, "Oh, crikey, we must be better than them," and that's very satisfying. And I mean, for a small business to do what we've done, we're absolutely thrilled.
How's the show going on Saturday? It's you've had a few changes amongst the system there. You've been doing it for a few years. How's it? You're still getting up early in the morning?
It doesn't necessarily get much easier, especially when we're so busy Monday to Friday. But come Saturday, I mean, it is the one show I do a week, which means that it becomes a joy and a pleasure and a hobby. Doing it 5 days a week becomes a chore and much more draining. But once a week I can get that passion and can still get up for it. As soon as I find that it's a bit of an effort to get up and I don't really want to go and talk to anyone on a Saturday, then we might think about changing.
There's been a few changes down at the ABC, a little bit of a mix-up, of the talent, and Wolfie's on holidays. I should say Russell Wolf. Is the mix right for the ABC with John McGlew in the mornings and Hutchison in the afternoons?
I can't really say on who goes where and who does what, but I can say that getting up early for many years is draining, and I don't blame Jeff wanting to just say, do you mind if I just have a little bit of a line for a few months? So he's now doing Drive, which will be great to recharge his batteries. John McGlew, I mean, he's a very experienced businessman. He's a very experienced business journalist. To do the two for him for a few months, that's perfect.
And what's next for Lush TV? Telstra Business Award. You've won the WA category. Can you go on and win the big one?
Well, that's in Sydney in just a few weeks. We'll go to that, and you never expect to get this far. When you start to sort of move up and move into another competition, of course you enter it and you hope that you're going to win it. If we do win it, it'll be great for us, great for a WA business to be a winner. What does it do for us? I guess, again, it's that stamp of approval. It's the tick of approval that this is a really good business, and hopefully it means that we can continue to work with the biggest companies here in WA.
And James, if you were to give one piece of advice to a local West Australian business, what's the key to success?
Go with your heart and stick with it, and make sure that you really have that goal in sight at all times. You know what you want to do, and really work hard to do the best you can, and don't ever quit.
James, thanks for joining Undercurrent.